Oh, look, I did a lot of instant doctor Googling and going on Facebook support groups and everything, and I actually found it too overwhelming initially. I found that I didn't have enough information to decipher what I was looking at, and it was quite daunting knowing that it's your child. But after a bit of time and a bit of research, then I was able to go back to those resources, the Facebook books, and have more of an understanding of what Kendall was going through, and I find them quite helpful now, it's definitely more helpful than they were in those very initial stages, because I think initially you just want the questions of what is this and what are we dealing with answered.
Yeah.
And then we get more into the medications and how to manage it and lifestyle and what the future might hold.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember those first few nights, even when we'd met you, but she hadn't been diagnosed, but we thought that's where we were heading, of going online. And I think quite often in those Facebook groups and things, people put their bad stories and their terrifying stories, and then as a parent,
Terrifying.
It is really hard to read. You almost have to just take a step back and then look at just the basic questions, answer the basic questions, and then progress. And then now when I go back and I read, I think, oh, okay, well, I understand that and I understand these situations. But yes, it is. It's quite a hard thing to read, especially because we had no genetic links in the family, so we had no pre-exposure to IBD, so it was really new for us.
And I found hospital, like, at the start, I thought it was really scary, and I'd always, like, try and act like I was fine when the doctors came in so I could get out, and I did end up getting out, but I had to come back, and I actually figured out that it's better to stay and get better than running away.
And maybe just to add to that discussion, Crohn's Colitis New Zealand has really good website, lots of resources, and there's various ways that they help to educate and support, answer questions and so on too.
Yeah.
There's lots of other good websites internationally, but there are lots of nonsense, shall we say, things on the internet as well, where, as you said, Micah, that there's very extreme points of view, or very radical treatments that might have worked for that individual person but are unlikely or uncommon to work for others.
A really common one, which is why I asked the question before, that I've got in the 2 years that Kendall's, a year and a half since Kendall's been diagnosed, is people will say, oh, if you just have a healthy diet, or if you just go gluten-free, that will manage it, and that happened for my auntie, or that happened for my brother, or, and it's certainly not the case for Kendall.
Like, a lot of people see me eating stuff and then they'll go, oh, that has gluten in it, why is she not gluten-free? And then it's a bit awkward trying to explain that I don't have to be gluten-free and stuff.